So that's Steve McQueen, and do you recognize that guy?
Yes. Oh, definitely.
Yeah, it's James Garner.
Yes, one of my favorite actors of all time. And he's very funny too.
The guy
Very,
in the
very
middle
funny.
is Judd Taylor. He went on to be a big star on TV for the latter half of
Oh,
the
yeah, he
20th
does look
century.
familiar.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I've ever seen this movie.
Really? 1963.
I love old movies. So,
What is it? Well, they're celebrating the revolution.
Oh, that's Ilya Kuryakin from The Man from Uncle. And
oh
I've forgotten
yeah.
his name.
The devil's this.
There's all kinds of famous actors. This is great.
Gentlemen, you're invited for free drinks at the wash stand.
It's the 4th of July, a little present from the Colonial.
Down the British.
Yeah. Quite right, too.
And a little drink for Connor.
Quite right, too. That's Gordon Jackson. He's Scottish.
Down the British. Gentlemen, if you care to follow us, how about, hey, follow now, hard.
They got their cup ready. That's a lot of potatoes.
A lot of potatoes. They've been buying them up for weeks. That's Richard Attenborough on the left. He's best known by younger people as the bearded fellow that owns Jurassic Park. He had a very long career. Yeah.
Yeah, James Gardner. My dad always said that in the family that they think that the Stapps are related to his family because James Gardner's originally from Oklahoma, and so is a lot of my family.
Fantastic. Oh, lovely. That's good to know.
I don't know if that's for sure, but that's what the rumor was.
Yeah. Did you used to watch the Rockford Files? I did.
And you can't forget the Notebook, the movie The Notebook. He was amazing in that.
Oh, of course, I forgot. Yes, he plays the older Ryan Gosling, does he not?
Hmm.
Wow, I'd forgotten all about that.
Keep it going. Keep it.
No taxation without representation.
Quite right, quite right. Well, I guess we better leave it here and get back to the real world, for goodness
Yes.
sake. So let's just pause it there. I'll take it off the screen and say to everybody, welcome to this, the 250th episode of Partner News Live.
Wait,
What?
what?
Hey,
200? You mean the 250th anniversary of America?
no, I could have sworn you said it was our 250th episode.
I don't think so.
How silly am I? So looking forward to it. It's been an exciting time. What's been happening in your life? What's in the news for you?
Well, I've been very, very happy about watching videos about how Europe is loving America with
Mm.
all the World Cup
Mhm.
competitions going on, games going on. And it's been wonderful, especially the ones in Texas. They are just blown away. Most of them had said they were not given the correct information. They made America sound bad
Yeah.
and lots of different things that they were, oh, watch out, you won't be safe there.
Oh
And
no.
they are just blown away, especially of the how welcoming everybody
Yeah.
is, how
Yeah.
kind everybody is. The food, they've never had food like this. Um,
Yeah.
especially the barbecue. They can't get enough of the barbecue. And they're shocked about getting refills for free.
Yes. That
Drink.
is, yeah, that's not common in Europe at
But
all.
guess
Yeah.
what? It's not
What?
common in the Northwest. The Pacific Northwest does not do that. Where I grew up, they were not
Wow.
free.
Man,
You know, so
no.
when I moved here, it was really amazing.
And-
And then they don't
Mhm.
get their drinks with ice,
That's true. That's true.
which I've heard of that one, but they're like, it's so nice to have ice in our
when it
drinks and
when
air
it's as
conditioning.
warm as it's been, yeah,
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 and
you
air
betcha.
conditioning. They're loving the air conditioning for sure.
Which is rare in Europe as well. And Europe's been pretty warm this summer too.
Yes.
And I know the Tartan Army, which was in Boston, now down
Yes.
in Miami, really popular there. But some of them had to go home. Some of them had to go to work, for goodness sake. Some of them had to end their vacation and go home. Yes,
Right.
their bosses didn't want them to spend a whole month in Boston. Anyway, all the beer had run out.
So there's another item that Europeans have fallen in love with, and the TSA has warned anyone going back to Europe that they must put it on their check-in and they cannot carry it on. Do you know what it
What's
is?
that? Uh, okay, wild guess. Ranch dressing.
Oh, it wasn't a wild guess. Yes, but who would have thunk?
I
I
know
mean,
it's funny. Yeah,
like they
I
don't
love
have
ranch
ranch.
dressing, but I've never. I mean, obviously, I've lived in the States for over 2 decades now. But when I've gone back to visit, it's never been there in the grocery store. Yeah, just
Yeah,
ranch is
it's and
not
they're
there for some
taking
reason. Yeah.
they're taking the packets home that you can make your own ranch
Oh, make
dressing.
your own. Yes.
Which I hadn't thought I hadn't thought about that. I just think that's amazing. They're just going crazy over ranch dressing.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't surprised. I was not surprised that all the Bostonians took in the Tartan Army, the Scottish fans. I mean,
Yeah.
there were 40,000
Oh
of the
my.
Tartan Army. Yeah, in Boston, fewer now, of course, because obviously they have to go back to work. Plus, it's expensive to
Yeah.
be on vacation, you know.
Yeah.
But it actually takes me back because I do remember in the past some Americans that I know were worried to go and visit Europe in case they wouldn't be well received. But, I mean, there have been political differences over the last 20, 25 years, but it's not made any difference. Americans are very welcome in Europe, especially in Scotland and Ireland, of course.
Mhm.
So I'm not surprised that the Europeans are getting blown away by just how welcoming Americans are to them. The media obviously just distorts things, which is kind of a shame, isn't it?
Yes, yes. I really I hope more Americans appreciate America more.
Yeah.
And
Hmm?
it's a shame that it takes Europeans to tell them how wonderful America is.
You betcha. The other thing as well, still a similar topic when we're talking about soccer, is that this time round, soccer is more the World Cup is more popular than I've seen 4 years ago, 8 years ago, etc., etc.
Yes.
What a difference! And something. One of the things that just seemed a bit kind of weird in the past. To the rest of the world was the fact that the TV companies kept complaining that each half was 45 minutes and there was no time for an advertisement break. But, but now with the temperatures being so warm, FIFA's decided to have the 3 minute drinks break, water break in the middle of
Oh,
each half,
yeah.
if you like. And so that's pleased everybody because it's got the added benefit of Fox or whoever being able to insert a couple of advertisements. So now
Yeah,
everybody's happy.
yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
So it's
Yep.
good. It's good news all round. So
Yes.
listen, I think when you and I talked earlier today, you said you wanted to, because we're pressed for time today, because we've got two guests coming on in just a moment. You said let's wait till next time to talk about the new third quarter offers, shall we?
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
next time that's what we'll be talking about. Make sure
Okay.
everybody checks back,
Yep.
for our next airing because the new promotions will be out. And I
Okay.
know everybody's anxious to hear what those are.
I'm
So
fine. Yeah.
make sure, mark your calendars, put it in your
Fantastic.
phone, whatever you do, sticky note on your
Thank you,
forehead.
Shelley. No, that's great. And if you're really anxious to get in, a little bit sooner than our next webcast, just watch out for these emails with the links coming from Rick. Okay, and
Yes.
our emails from Connect Us. All right. So our first guest today is Greg Tiedeman. Yeah, who of course is our Senior Vice President of Sales and Operations. So let's go straight over to Greg right now. Hey, Greg, great to see you. It's been a while. How are you?
Doing fantastic. Welcome to the second half of 2026.
Thank you, thank you. Do you have special plans for the 4th?
Always looking forward to the 4th. It's a nice time out at Lake Mead, so I'll be on the water during the day and then enjoying some fireworks on Saturday evening. In fact, I just saw an interesting poll that says that Las Vegas is the #1 city in the United States for firework displays on
Whoa.
Independence Day. So I'm expecting, given that it is our 250th anniversary of the United States, it will have quite the display going on here in our wonderful city.
Fantastic. Will you be going to a place where you can actually see them rather than watching them on the TV?
Absolutely. We will actually go to what is one of the smaller but nicer displays. We won't go to any of the stuff down on the Las Vegas Strip, but in a little city just outside of Las Vegas, Boulder City, they put on quite the show at Veterans Memorial Park, and it's a little bit more intimate. Don't have to fight the crowds and whatnot.
Good, good. No, glad to hear it. So for today, where are we? We're just going into first day of the second half or the third quarter. I believe you're continuing at least one of the ongoing initiatives.
Absolutely. So coming out of the first half of the year, I mean, we finished the first half, the month of June, fantastic sales. The Connectus team, in partnership with our Verizon agent team, just put forth a tremendous effort, had a fantastic month of June. Great way to finish off the first half of the year. And as we move into the second half of the year, it's really going to be a continuation of a couple of primary initiatives, one of which had begun in 2025, and that is centered around us helping our agents increase their commission revenue per account. One particular area of focus is ancillary service, educating our partners on the services that enhance the products that they're already selling. Great example of that is mobile device management. Partnering closely with the folks over at IBM for adding MOS 360, which is a fantastic product. And by educating our agents, not only are we increasing our customer satisfaction and, of course, their security, but also increasing the revenue that our agents are driving through the sales process. And then secondarily is our effort to, shall I say, formalize our vendor relationships. A great example of that is our partnership with CSG. They provide not only incredible support for the products that they offer, but they help us increase the products that are available to our agents for sake of activation. So they have a wide array of items like routers, providing brands that Verizon doesn't necessarily carry through their core inventory. And that's just one example of how we're able to increase the product line, providing more SKUs upon which our agents can activate for their customers.
You mentioned MDM, someone from your own team that we all know well on Partner News Live is Dan Allen. So he's already been on talking about MDM, and he was also talking about the DBIR from Verizon quite recently and all the dangers, the increasing dangers from AI and the hackers. So, I mean, I think there are a lot of opportunities for our partners to upsell and cross-sell and keep this impetus going. But I wanted to ask you as well, are there any other initiatives you'd like to bring up today to reinforce with everybody?
Absolutely. Again, something that we are continuing from 2025 and going deeper and wider in our partnering with both the Verizon Business Market Channel leadership as well as the Verizon Global Enterprise leadership. We are of the belief collectively that when you bring forth the direct team or the carrier representatives along with our agents who do a fantastic job of both pre and post sale support for customers and have fantastic relationships, when you bring those two entities together, I'm of the belief that there is no more formidable sales force than those two entities together. And so we have a couple of initiatives where we are working to bring both our agents and the direct sales teams closer together for sake of getting to know one another, developing working relationships, and being able to partner as they approach their customer opportunities for sake of not only expediting the sales process, but in turn increasing sales at both the Verizon direct and agent level by being more effective through partnering. And that will culminate in an event that I expect that you'll be talking much more about as we get closer to it. And that is Rev Up Your Revenue 2026 at Texas Motor Speedway on September 15th and 16th, when we are going to bring our agent base together and invite a number of leaders from the two direct sales channel at Verizon together for sake of not only networking, but we are also bringing in a number of our vendors for sake of having a vendor show. And going back to that first initiative that I was talking about in terms of bringing more products forward, it's an opportunity for our agents to interface with those vendors, develop working relationships, and in turn increase the number of products that they have for sale and to offer to our customers.
Oh man, I'm looking forward to it. Greg, I mean, there's still a couple of months, 3 months to go until September. Will you come back and tell us more once these things get firmed up?
Absolutely. I'd love to come back and talk with a little bit more specificity around the event as we get a little bit closer, so people can see what an amazing event that we at Connectus have planned. And hopefully that will encourage anyone who is sitting on the fence at that point in time to go ahead and make their plans to come out and join us at Texas Motor Speedway.
Perfect, Greg. Thank you so much for being on today. Happy 4th to you. Have a great weekend.
Appreciate your time, Neil. Thank you.
Oh, Shelley, fantastic to see Greg, and fantastic to hear his plans as well for this coming weekend. So who's up next?
Well, we have Mike from CSG.
Oh, fantastic. Mike Alfieri, who we
Yes.
know well. Okay. All right, let's go over and see Mike right now.
Great.
Mike Alfieri, so happy to see you. How are you?
Likewise. Good. How are you, Neil?
Doing just great. You know something? This is the first time that we have talked.
Yes.
Six channel partners there in Vegas. And I remember you were on one of the pods there. Tell me, I mean, just tell our viewers, what was it like being on that gigantic, booth that we had there at Channel Partners?
It was an awesome experience. It was my first time being at Channel Partners too. So I got the full Connect Us experience, which was great. I mean, seeing the Connect Us booth with all the partners there, having the NASCAR there, having David Starr there was a really, really cool experience. The virtual racing was awesome. It kind of brought the attention for partners to stop by, and we were having great conversations as well. So overall, such a really, really cool experience. Awesome time in Vegas.
Yeah, I mean, I remember earlier when we were talking today before we got together just now. You were talking about how beautiful the NASCAR looked, and I'm just remembering the first time that we brought the NASCAR to the booth in Vegas. Michael Pittman, your CEO and founder, he was there, and we actually interviewed him live and a separate recording, standing right in front of the car, So, I mean, what I'm saying, we've had a relationship now, Connectus and CSG, Connected Solutions Group. This is CSG.com, everybody, by the way. This is CSG.com. We've had this relationship ongoing for a number of years now, and we love you guys to bits. But what I want to ask you is, you've got this new portal. Tell us about your decision to start this portal, and how long it's taken to develop it ready for prime time.
Yeah. So no, when we launched the portal and we showcased it in at Channel Partners, right? The Connect Us CSG portal really is designed to help the Connect Us partners, right? Keep having the ability to keep driving sales and activations, right? By giving them direct 24/7 access to the portal, to a wide range of OEMs and even services, right? So you order devices, access the IMEIs fast, which we'll go into as we talk more, and activate service quickly. So the portal really is designed to give partners the quick convenience of ordering hardware and driving those activations seamlessly.
Oh, fantastic. You sent me a video, I'm going to show it to everyone in just, it's only 2 minutes, by the way, folks. We're going to show it in just a moment or two. But before that, I want to ask you, how do our partners access the portal?
So there's a simple link, right? It's the csgportal.com. We have it part of a Connect Us flyer that can be sent out to the partners as well.
Okay,
And you could access it, log in. It's simple to register. We have all of the Connect Us partner domains added to that registration list. So they could just simply register and they'll have full access to the portal.
fantastic. And I believe that after today's webcast, Rick is going to send out that link again and the flyer as well in one of our emails from MailChimp. Okay, so look
Perfect.
out for that.
And just to add, Neil, sorry
Yeah.
to cut
No,
you
no,
off
no,
there.
please.
Even too, right, you'll have that link. And if you do have any questions, I know on the My Connect Us page, if you click on the resources tab and you navigate to us CSG, you'll have my information there. And then you'll be able to submit a form, right? If you have any
Uh,
questions, opportunities, you need anything answered, it gets right to me via email and we could get everything resolved instantaneously.
Good, man. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
no
Listen,
problem.
we'll come back together in just a moment. Let me bring up that video and show it to everybody. So I'll be right back with you, Mike, okay?
Selling connectivity should move fast. Your hardware ordering should too. Welcome to the CSG Portal, a platform designed to help you order hardware, access device IMEIs, and activate service without delays. Get device IMEIs immediately so you can activate service faster. Select your hardware and place orders in minutes. See what's available before you sell it. Ship hardware straight to your customer. Access specs, compatibility, and device details in one place. Track shipments and manage orders from your portal. To get started, simply visit csgportal.com. You have your own secure login through your company email domain, giving your team access to a secure ordering portal. Once logged in, you'll be taken to your homepage, which serves as your product catalog. Here, you can view all available products and start placing orders. Use the search bar at the top to quickly find exactly what's needed.
Filter options make it easy to narrow results by availability, product type, brand, and more.
Products with fast IMEIs are clearly marked for added visibility. With the quick add feature, simply enter the quantity and add items directly to the cart. Need more details? Click on any product in real-time inventory, detailed specifications, descriptions, and additional images, all in one place. Clicking your cart icon found at the top right of the page allows a final review of the order, including product details, customer information, and sales rep details. Clicking checkout allows you to add payment options, then place the order. You can view your order history by clicking on the person icon at the top right of the page. This will display a list of all your orders, including order numbers, dates, total, and shipping status. To see more information about a specific order, click the order number. This will open the full order details, including payment totals, customer information, and the assigned sales representative. If questions come up, help is just a call away. A dedicated support number is clearly displayed within the portal for fast, direct assistance. The CSG portal keeps hardware ordering simple from start to finish, helping teams move faster and stay organized.
Fantastic, Mike. Fantastic. And your picture there at the end as well. So csgportal.com.
Yes.
Fantastic. So I want to, what I want to ask you is, this is probably in the flyer, but I think the question's going to come out immediately from the viewers, the partners who are watching this for the first time or seeing this for the first time. How do they go about receiving their commission or finder's fee?
So ultimately, what happens is with us, we are just strictly providing the hardware. So it's just giving them access to purchasing the hardware from there. That's where the fast IMEIs come into play. So
Okay.
ultimately, when that order gets purchased, an email gets sent out to that partner, just providing the IMEIs. This way, the activations can be sent over to get activated on the network. And those activations will get tagged, and that's how they'll get paid out for their activations.
No, that makes perfect sense. So essentially, we're going to use this, the hardware sales and the ease of use of your portal to get our partners' feet in the door to upsell the connectivity part of the solution.
Absolutely right. The portal really is designed to give the Connect Us partners more reach to products and get them quicker, right? You know, right now they could have maybe a small menu of products and services that they could offer to their customers. But instead of going to partners or distributions and trying to wait and you know trying to get products that could take time, you could instantly get it through our portal, and have the ability to have really it streamlined. So you could order equipment, getting that real time inventory, and ultimately saying, hey, here's the quick activation, and it could all be done within minutes.
Oh, fantastic. So the value add in this case is that so many of our partners need the equipment essentially for their business customers ASAP. I mean, these days businesses are just not willing to wait for a week or 2 weeks or longer and such like. You know, they need to know the order's placed now and it's being, you know, drop shipped very, very quickly. Can you give our partners an idea of the drop shipping time from the moment the order is placed until it arrives in, for example, one of the 48 contiguous states?
Yeah, so they have options, right? So ultimately within the Connect Us portal, right, there's free ground shipping. So anywhere throughout the US, you're gonna have free ground shipping included. And what will happen is if they need anything expedited, to just let me know, right? Obviously, you saw my I look like a real estate agent on the end of that video, kind of with my picture. But ultimately, they have the ability to reach out to me directly if they need to change anything. They want to get second day, next day air. I can get them appropriate pricing that the customer would have to ultimately pay for. But then we can get it there as soon as possible. But the typical process would be where order will get, if we're on the East Coast, so our HQ ships everything out of our headquarters in Mechanicsville, Virginia. So anything after 5:30 Eastern will most likely get shipped out the next day. But if you notify me, if I've had situations where customers order got processed and we have such a great team on the back end, like 5:20 an order came in and I just said, hey, can we get this through? Even after I said, hey, can we get this done, and we can get it out there. But we try to strive to give the best experience overall
Yeah.
for our customers. Yep.
I loved it when you said the realtor photograph. You know, I have to tell you, when we were selling our home in Dallas a few years ago, you know, we booked this particular person who'd impress us over the telephone, and we seen what we thought was her photograph. And then she turned up at the door, and I didn't recognize her. She was using a glamour photograph from like 20 years earlier, but at least the photograph we saw a moment or two ago actually looked like you, Mike. Fantastic. So, I mean, there's a very obvious value add here in that, you know, our partners can upsell, cross sell. Um, okay. So the whatever hardware that the end business customer want is going to come that bit sooner, which makes them obviously more sticky because we're selling more to them as it were. I wanted to ask you though, I mean, it seems kind of obvious in retrospect, but what was the impetus that decided all of you at CSG, yeah, Connected Solutions Group, to start developing the portal in particular rather than doing it in the old-fashioned way?
So, you know, we started to see, and why I got pulled on board to be the channel sales manager for this indirect side is that we started seeing more and more partners reach out because of products that we offer. Specifically, what kind of brings to our attention is our own branded routers, the CSG M106 Pro, the Catalyst Spark. And even though we offer a wide range of OEMs, a lot of uh, whether they used to previously work at Verizon, they've gone to other indirect
Yes.
agencies. They're like, how do I get my hands to be able to sell that to my customer?
Mhm.
So we wanted to kind of make this easier to build, where you have reach to now sell our products and to be able to provide them to directly to the customer. So that's the reason why we rolled out this portal, and it really is just to give that immediate access to hardware, and even to, right, like, the portal is just really the open door piece. If there's anything else additional needed, that's where I even come in even more, right? If you are the products that are on here, we have a wide range, but if you're looking for, let's just say, for example, laptops, or a specific tablet that might not be on here, just let me know. We have a whole procurement team on the back end that we work with multiple distribution centers, and we can get competitive pricing for you to be able to provide to your customer.
Fantastic, mate. Listen, thank you for
Yeah.
coming on today. Really appreciate this. wish you every success with the portal. Of course, we will be pushing it. Rick will be sending out these reminder emails. Oh, by the way, I should say to everybody, you mentioned your understanding of Verizon. You were with Verizon yourself for what, 6 years?
Yes, 6 years. 6 years
Yeah.
I was there. I started off on the security sales side, which really kind of led my strong relationship with CSG, right? Just to add, we do offer a lot of services, one of them being MDM implementation and support
Yes.
packages. So when I was on the TSO doing the security sales, I would sell the MDM, and I have to tell you, it was like every time always position CSG because they just did such outstanding
Yeah.
support and implementation. So they still do today, and it really was every time I sold a security solution, it was, hey, CSG can help you implemented it. So it was very, very good stuff. Yeah.
So everybody, Mike's your guy. Please get in touch with him. Mike, pass on my host, your brother Joe, and of course to Michael Pittman and everybody at CSG. Thanks for being with us today.
Thanks, Neil. I appreciate you.
And happy 4th of July to you as well, Mike.
Yes. So, Neil, what are your plans for the 4th of July?
Oh, it's become a tradition. It's become a tradition. This will be our Fourth of July weekend here in Idaho. And so all three children and myself, we will be in the parade. Yeah, daughter's up on one of the floats. And my son, and by the way, they'll be sitting on bales of hay. Yes. But my son, sadly, is allergic. So he will be down walking in the parade with me. And one of the astonishing things here is that the police do a head count every year. And it's usually around about 60,000 people on the sidewalks, not including the people in the parade, Shelley, on the
Oh
sidewalk.
my word!
60,000 people. It's incredible. And last year,
That's a
it
lot.
took,
That's
yeah,
a lot of cleanup.
it certainly is. And it takes 2.25 hours for all the floats to pass a fixed point. I mean, it's gigantic. It's enormous. I've lost count of. I can't remember how many floats are in it. Something like 180. Yeah. So I mean, it's a real big deal. So and my kids love it too. So we are looking forward to this weekend. So and to the firework display. Also, yeah,
Course.
it's maybe not as good as Las Vegas that Greg was talking about, but for a small town, the fireworks display here is blows me away. No pun intended. How about you?
Well, I do have plans. So
Mhm.
on Saturday, which is the 4th of July, uh, the Amarillo Parks and Recreation had, and that would be my puppy barking,
Yes, I can hear it. Yes.
warning me, there must be a monster at the front door. That they called to ask if I had a client that would sing the national anthem. And so I was really excited about that. It is a big celebration. She's gonna kick it off and sing right before everything starts. And she is 9 years. No, sorry, she had a birthday. She is 10 years old. Her name is London,
Yes.
and very excited. She's a singer and an actor, and just has some beautiful pipes. And her mom is just wonderful. I've known her for a long time, so I'm really excited to watch. You
Yeah.
know, little ones in the spotlight.
Yeah. Fantastic. Will you be able to see any fireworks?
Yes, they'll have fireworks there too, and Canyon has a big one also. Just
Okay.
another time. There's unfortunately there's fireworks in our neighborhood when they're not supposed to have
Oh
any.
yes. Well, that's everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah, and my puppy that you just heard is
Yes.
terrified
Oh
of
dear,
them.
dear.
Shakes like for
Oh, for goodness
so,
sakes,
but
what a
most
shame.
dogs do that. So
Yeah, they
that's the only
do. They
bad thing
do.
about it being in the town.
Mm.
So I can even go sit out on my back porch and enjoy them. So
Good. Oh, fantastic. No, we'll have to drive and then walk. Yes, because there's so much traffic.
well, I
People
might
trying
have
to
to do
trying to
that
park.
too.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know. There'll be a lot of people there, so I don't know what to expect.
You betcha. Well, Shelley, it's always difficult to close a show and say something particularly meaningful. I wonder, would you like to wish everybody appropriately happy 4th of July and happy 250th of
Yes,
America, please?
Happy 4th of July to everyone, to your family. Have a very safe. Remember, you want to keep all your fingers.
Yes,
And
that's
when
for
you're
sure.
shooting off those fireworks, enjoy family time and friends And happy 250th anniversary to America.
You betcha, Shelley. Thank you for saying that. And we'll see you all back here, yeah, well rested, I hope, on the 15th. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye-bye.
In the 3 years, 7 months, and approximately 2 weeks that I've been in the bag, that's the most extraordinary stuff I've ever tasted. Oh, it's shattering.
I think it's rather good.
To the colonies.
Independent.
How are you managing over there without us? Getting along all right, are you?
We seem to be getting along all right, sure, sir.